Hi, my name is Ray Dobson and I'm a film photographer. 000 gave me the opportunity to document Rennsport Reunion 7 at Laguna Seca. This is Rennsport on film. After what seemed like an eternity, Rennsport Reunion was back to Laguna Seca for its 7th iteration. For those that are unfamiliar with Rennsport Reunion, it's a 4-day celebration of everything that makes Porsche, Porsche. Filled with original race cars, cutting-edge concepts, and some of the rarest cars that have ever come out of Stuttgart, Rennsport Reunion is a surefire way to make any Porsche fan smile. As a film photographer, 000 gave me the opportunity to document Rennsport and to share what makes the Porsche community and everyone's equal fervor for the brand so special. Equipped with a few of my favorite film cameras, a curious eye, and everything that Rennsport had to offer, I was ready to dive headfirst into Laguna Seca. 000 has joined forces with Modernica to extend Porsche's influence from the garage to the home. The 000 package of the 718 Spider is especially unique in that it raises the material and feel of the car to a whole new level. Lined with Ascot brown leather all along the interior and coming in GT silver, Brewster green, Albert blue, and slate gray, Modernica has crafted 4 special chairs that correspond in color, leather, and quality. While the booth was bustling and beautiful, the paddock and track were calling my name. Coming to Rennsport, I was pretty interested in being able to see, hear, and photograph the 2020 Rare Shades Pikes Peak car. Seeing the elegant 992 GT2 RS Club Sport chassis donned by its beautiful Rare Shades livery was particularly special for me. The first 000 edition that I'd ever read was the one featuring this very car, and to see it race along the freshly paved Laguna Seca tarmac was like a dream come true. The car looks even better in the sunlight with each paint-to-sample color sparkling under the California sun. And as I got more familiar with the car with each passing day, the lines between art car and race livery started to blur. The design, colors, and presence of the car feels right at home at both the track and on display, a difficult balance for even the best in the business. With the 000 car back on display, I let myself roam free through the track grounds. With my film camera by my side and a whole lot to see, the paddock did not disappoint. It's hard to not be giddy with excitement when you see every generation of 911, 959s, 911 Cup cars, and 962s roam freely through the aisles. My brain could barely comprehend what I was seeing, and I was loving every minute of it. While roaming, I was particularly interested in seeing all of the Porsche emblems on various cars. Each emblem had its own character and was uniquely special, despite every vehicle in the lot all belonging to the same manufacturer. On that same note, Rennsport itself was just amazing to see. Everywhere I looked, there was a photo just waiting to be taken, a memory just waiting to be captured.
I had folks asking me, hey, my pa owns a 911 from 1978. Could you draw that for me?
For a few days, I spent nearly all of my time walking the track layout of WeatherTech Raceway. Laguna Seca is a compact track. There are 11 corners, though each is just as memorable as the last. The Rahal Straight that comes out of turn 6 is one of my favorite sections of the track. The fast left-hander of turn 6 up this massive hill to the top of the Corkscrew lets every engine roar to life.
So cool.
As the drivers come over the crest, they enter one of the most famous corners in all of racing. With a 3-story drop in elevation, the Corkscrew draws wonder and amazement from drivers and spectators alike. As I placed myself on the inside corner of the Corkscrew, I took a moment to just appreciate the beauty of racing. That day, the soft rain created an atmosphere of calm, only to be sharply interrupted by roaring engines coming down the hill. The rest of the track doesn't disappoint either. In particular, the few corners that follow the famed Corkscrew are an exciting watch as well. In my mind, every driver that comes down the hill has the exhilaration of the Corkscrew somewhere in their mind, and thus, it's all gas and no brakes to the finish. All the better for the rest of us as we get to hear some of Porsche's greatest cars flex their engineering muscles. commemorate the last day of Ren Sport, I had brought along my large format film camera to document some of my favorite scenes. I had spent the last 3 days exploring every corner of the track in Paddock, and I had found plenty of photos to take along the way. It was an even nicer surprise to get the perfect weather on our final day. With the light morning dew sprinkled atop every car and the morning sun peeking out just over the hillside, day 4 was when I took some of my favorite images of the entire trip. The photos from this large format camera are extra special to me. Large format retains an insane amount of detail and requires an immense amount of focus and dedication. While Porsches have a dear spot in my heart, what really got me excited for this year's Rennsport Reunion was being able to see all of the cars that I'd read about in the magazine itself. Without it, I wouldn't have been able to fully appreciate Tetsu Ikazawa, his monstrous 935, or the illustrious racing career that he had made for himself. Nor would I have fully appreciated the 2020 Rare Shades GT2 and the massive complications it endured to even get wrapped before race day. Hearing about these stories and learning more about the backbone of Porsche culture made Rennsport infinitely more enjoyable. I felt like I got to really experience what makes the Porsche community so strong and take in everything that makes Rennsport so special. I hope that you got to experience a part of that too, and thank you for watching.